Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Crispy Donut community. My name is Samuel, and today we're doing things a little bit differently. We're going to do a complete donut everyday carry. I have everything in front of me on the table that you would need to make this happen. So without further ado, let's get into it. These themed carries are really fun to do. Personally, whenever I have an everyday carry, I like to kind of match the colors, make things look kindly similar. And that's what we're going to do here today. I've compiled a bunch of stuff from our website, some not from our website, to make a complete donut everyday carry. And anything we're lacking on, I have some suggestions. So let's get into it, starting off with wallets. So we actually have two different wallets on the Crispy Donut community website. I think maybe even three by the end of it. Starting off is this, I can't remember the name maker of this, but this is our leather wallet on our website. One of them. It's a blue with that pink and blue and white camo on the inside. It is a beautiful pattern. Actually really well made wallet as well. Handmade leather with quite a few card slots here. I love that. And I mean, you can fit so much in this, and it's got a slot for cash, which is something that I really like. Not often with these small EDC wallets do you get a cash spot, but this is more like your regular bifold. This can either go in your back pocket or it works well in your front pocket. This is a great little wallet. I really like it. I will put the name of the creator and the link to all this in the description below. But yeah, this is one of our great wallets. I love this leather, like I said, but this really kicks off our blue and pink colorway, and this is a good way to get started. Now, not only do we have the blue and pink colorway on the website, we also have black. So that's what we have right here. This is another one of our leather wallets. This one just released, actually, and there are only a few left on the website, so go grab them quick if you're interested in it. It's a snap wallet, again, USA, handmade, with quite a few card slots, two card slots, and one money flap back here. So that works out really well. Again, I love these wallets that can hold cash, and this is no slump. Now, I haven't actually got to carry this wallet because I've been trying something out for another company, but I really do like this wallet. It's very slick, and as soon as I shoot that other video, I'm going to be starting to carry this one. It also has a loop here with a leather pull, so you don't have to dig down in your pocket to get it. You can stick this up, or if this is too short for you, you can tie your own right here on this leather loop and get something that sticks out of the pocket even further. I know these come in right around the $60 mark, but you know, you might think that's high, but again, USA, handmade, really nice option here. So not only do we have something that is the blue and pink colorway donut themed, we also have something in our black colorway. Now, these don't have any sprinkles on them or anything like that, but they are a part of our Crispy Donut line. So these are really cool. So I'll go over two different ones here, of course, like I said, and there's your two right here. Our typical option, which is the blue and pink, and also the black option. Moving on from wallets, let's go into flashlights. Now, we only have one option here because this is something we've just started to dip our toes into, and that is our Crusader flashlight. Now, as I said, I had two options for the wallet, the black and then the blue with our typical colorway, just like the flashlight here. Well, not yet, but soon, I would say. It all depends on how pre-orders and stuff like that go. You will have the Crusader in black and all sorts of different of the tube colors. So the cool thing about these tubes are they are swappable, meaning like actually we have a concept out there right now with Northwest Winds, green and tan, which I'm really excited for. So say you can get a black flashlight with a red insert, or with almost any color you'd want. I'd say blue. We'll see what we can work out with it, but it's going to be really cool. Now, this is a 550 lumen flashlight. It will either take a 10440 or it will take a AAA, of course. Again, 550 lumens, and these are OEM'd by Raylight, which is a really awesome company. His lights are fantastic. If this doesn't pique your interest, go check out Raylight in general. They're almost like custom flashlights. They're not, but they're like custom feeling flashlights at a price point that doesn't say that. I think some of his most expensive lights in titanium and things like that only go up to like $150 to $200, and that's on the really high end. Most of them are right around that $100 mark. So yeah, the Crusader is a fantastic flashlight. We're really happy with the way it turned out. The design, the size, the pocket clip is fantastic. Holds on really well. This light is programmable, and yeah, it's just a great everyday carry light. Really like this one. This is the Crusader, so this takes care of our flashlight theme. And again, keep an eye out for the different colorways, and then you'll be able to get this one in a black colorway or whatever you want as well. Now, before we get into knives, I've got another thing I want to talk about, and that is pens. Now, on our website, we have a collaboration with Tactile Turn for a clicky pen. It's really awesome. I don't have one here with me to show, but they're currently out of stock, and I'm not sure when they'll be back in stock. But what I can suggest in the meantime is anything, of course, from Tactile Turn, but also from our friends over at Big Idea Design. Big Idea Design is a fantastic company with some really cool people, and they're really affordable and useful pens. Now, especially the one that is on the Kickstarter right now. As of making this video, if the Kickstarter's still up, they have a new titanium bolt action pen for $59 that you can get a hold of on the Kickstarter. If you're looking for something really budget, this is around the $40 price range. This is their little small titanium pen. It's, no pocket clip, no nothing like that. It's just a little twisty pen. Now, these are great for something like an everyday carry pouch, which we'll get into in a minute, but this is fantastic for something like that, or carrying in your fifth pocket. It writes really well. It takes a little Schmidt refills that you can find on Amazon, and it's great, and you can stick it in your little donut like that too. But I love it. Good little pen. Now, I personally don't carry it because I have I typically carry a pen with a pocket clip. That just works best for the way that I carry. But these are great little pens, and if you ever bump into them at Blade Show or anything like that, typically these guys are on sale for like $20. So the small Big Idea Design twist pen, these things are great. Now, if you're looking for something that'll take a few more refills, or is just a little bit easier to write with because of the size, maybe you're going to be writing down notes with it, maybe, you know, something like that, then the bolt action pen from Big Idea Design is going to be what you want. Now, the bolt action pen from Big Idea Design is great. It has a twisty head to take different refills. It has this bolt here. It's a Timascus bolt here, but it also comes with a titanium bolt. That's actually what comes installed. I like the Timascus personally, but it is a beautiful pen, super useful. All my sermons and stuff like that, for the most part, I write with this pen. If it's around, I write with it. Right now, I have the Pilot G2 0.07 or 0.7, whatever it is, refill in here, and I really like that. It's about right for writing notes. I love it. Very durable pen. I've carried this thing to work. I've carried it to church. I've carried it all sorts of different places, and you can't really tell that it's worn. They have all sorts of pens. Just go check out the Big Idea Design website. They have bolt action. They have click. They have side click. They have all sorts of things. So Big Idea Design for your pens. If ours aren't in stock, go check them out. Now, on to the thing you've probably been waiting for the most, knives. Now, Crispy Donut Community has many knives to choose from in many different price categories, many different sizes, but I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 here that you can go check out. But let's start out with budget, and our budget model here is going to be our Hansen. Now, the CDC Hansen is fantastic. Comes right in around that $50 price range. The layered G10 D2 blade steel, reversible deep carry pocket clip, inset, flipper tab, or thumb stud deployment. It is a great little knife. I love it. And again, only around that $50 price point. Cool thing is about these, we sell replacement scales. So if you don't like the blue and pink, we have a set of black scales, set of blue scales, set of white scales, midnight scales, which are purple and black. We have all sorts of different colorways for these. So these are very customizable, and if you want to go with that black theme like we talked about, then you can do that with these. That's what's really cool about some of our products, is how customizable they are. So the Hansen is really great. A good all-round knife with that Tonto blade shape and super duper strong blade. Yeah, it's a good choice. Now, personally, if I were going to be going for something in this budget category, I think that I would have to go with the Vosteed Raccoon. Vosteed Raccoon is just a fantastic design. You're looking at a Nitro V blade on this one. They also come in 14C28N. It just depends on which run you get. Pink layered scales with this white underlay. Now we also have it in this colorway like our Salem here, which is that blue and pink. But this right here is my favorite colorway, the white and pink. Beautiful knife, great crossbar locking action. This is Vosteed's best seller, is the Raccoon, and we love it. Reversible deep carry pocket clip, so it is completely ambidextrous with that crossbar lock. Absolutely fantastic knife. I love this one, and it only comes in, I think, around the $60 to $69 price range. So you're still in that budget range, not as inexpensive as the Hansen, but you're still in that budget price range, and this is personally my choice. Now, if you're looking to spend a bit more, we also have some of our higher range knives, just like that Salem that I talked about a second ago. This is one of our first high-end knives. You have a S35 VM blade, of course, the layered G10 scales, but this time you have a titanium frame lock on this thing, and it is a super stout knife, but made by Best Tech, and the action is really nice. So it is a beefy knife, got this super hardcore jimping on here that actually works pretty doggone well, locks you in really nicely. It also has it up here by the tip where your fingers are supposed to go whenever you're doing the intricate cuts. But it's so smooth yet so beefy, I guess would be the way to describe it. A really great knife. Action is fantastic, thumb stud or flipper tab deployment. Really, really great knife. That titanium milled pocket clip. So this is one of our more expensive options, one of our more high-end options, but my personal favorite of our high-end options is the Chicago. The Chicago is a more elongated knife. It's kind of like if you took the Salem and stretched it out, made it skinnier and longer. It has, again, the S35VN blade, milled titanium pocket clip, and that frame lock, again made by Best Tech. So these are great, and this is on that black scale like I talked about earlier. I'm loving, and I mean loving, the black theme to the carry. Love this combo right here, and this is no different. Love this. Ergonomics are great. The action, watch this. Yeah, really, really nice. The Chicago is fantastic. Again, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. The Outbreak might be a little bit above it, I'm not sure, but I do love our Chicago. And speaking of the Outbreak, here it is. Here is one of our crowning jewels, the CDC Outbreak. You're looking at a titanium frame lock, Magna Cut blade. This was our first knife we did in Magna Cut, and it is super, super slick. Really well ground Tonto blade. Again, that frame lock. This is the plain scaled version. We also have it in a donut pattern. Now, it comes with a milled titanium pocket clip, but I have thrown a Vosteed pocket clip on here from the Mini Nightshade. Luke, one of the owners of the Crispy Donut community, pointed out that that would work, and it works really well sitting deeper in the pocket if you don't like the milled titanium pocket clip. The milled titanium pocket clip is good, but not deep carry. So this is a really cool option if you want something deep carry. Action is fantastic on this. Ergonomics are great. The Tonto blade almost goes a little bit of an upsweep, so that's really cool. And yeah, this is another one of our higher end options, like probably our nicest knife that we have. Now, if folders aren't your thing, you're looking for a little bit of a fixed blade, something a little more stout, check these next three out. We'll start out with our original fixed blade. This is the Salvation. The CDC Salvation is S35VN, and it's a bit of a funky design. Luke, our designer, he has an eye, as you can tell for these knives that I showed earlier, that he designed a little bit funky of a design. The jimping's in the right spots, again, back here where your thumb rests and up here where your pointer finger rests if you're making those intricate cuts. Again, you can get this in different colorways. You can get coated with black G10 scales or black micarta scales, or this non-coated in black scales, black micarta, or this colorway. S35VN on the blade steel, and a really cool fixed blade, very different. Like I said, it's got a really thick handle, really fat handle, so you can really choke up all four fingers on it and get a good grip. And then the grind on this is pretty thin at the start, so I could imagine this thing will rip through cardboard pretty darn well. I really like this. The problem is, again, stock. Sometimes they come into stock, sometimes they don't. But we were working on, and we'll see if we continue to work on, a USA made version in Magna Cut, I think, as well as maybe even some budget versions of the Salvation. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for these things. Sometimes they go up in stock on the website because we'll get an order in. But yeah, it comes with a really cool Kydex sheath, and Ulti-Clip is the best way to carry these. They do not come with that. They do come with, I think, some sort of like a Tech Lock style thing like this right here. But the Salvation is a really cool fixed blade. We like it. Up next, another one, a little bit of a higher end. This is a custom USA made fixed blade made by Wade Knife and Tool. This is the Manifold. You're looking at some beautiful carbon fiber scales on that. Check those out, man. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving it. These have the Warrenclyffe blade. He also sells knives himself that have the drop point and sheep's foot variant, but we went with the Warrenclyffe, super duper pokey. Now, this is not a fighting knife or anything like that. This is more of an everyday carry, small tasks knife. But Wade does a great job with these. They come with this little lanyard tied on here. Awesome knife. Come with a great sheath. And again, Ulti-Clip is the way to carry. I love these. Beautiful design, and this is the only colorway that these come in, but they are absolutely gorgeous. The Manifold is another knife that you could put in your donut themed carry. And last but not least, coming soon is the Kaiser Smolt. This is in our all new candy stripe pattern. Now, Crispy Donut Community will not be doing sprinkles anymore, even though we do have a few things left on the website that are sprinkle themed, but we are going to be switching to this candy stripe pattern. And it's really cool, but it also sticks with that donut color theme, that pink and blue. Now, the Smolt is really cool. It took the EDC world by storm. It has a 3V blade, these layered G10 scales. It's a small fixed blade, but it's really nice in the hand, fits really well. You can get all 4 fingers on it and get some work done. Very nicely ground there. This knife is going to be great for tearing through cardboard, stuff like that. Good jimping, and a good sheath that it comes with. Comes with this, again, Tech Lock. Personally though, Ulti-Clip for everyday carry is the way to go, but this Tech Lock is pretty cool. It can fit around your belt. You can do all sorts of different things with it. If you want to attach this to like a chest rig for Molly or something like that, you can do it, but the Smolt is really sweet. Now, down to the last thing we'll talk about here, and that is like a pouch. Not everyone carries a pouch, but the Crispy Donut Community does have one. And here we have it. This is our collaboration with Viperade. Really cool pouch. Opens up to reveal a bunch of stuff on the inside, and newsflash, you can win this pouch. Now, it won't have in it what is in it right now. It will have the CDC Hansen, this donut lube, wherever it is in here. It will be in there, some patches, some stickers, all sorts of stuff like that. But you can win this Viperade pouch filled with these things. All you have to do is comment under this video, Viperade X CDC, and then join our live this Friday night at around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and you will be entered to win that, and they will do the name drawing there. So stick around, check that out. Keep an eye out for what time the live starts. Sometimes it varies, but join this Friday night to see if you win. So there we go. There is a complete everyday carry from the Crispy Donut Community. Now, we had to supplement a few things like the pin, and the Viperade pouch is not sold on our website, but you get the gist. You can go to our website, www.crispydonutcommunity.com, or for something easier, www.retronif.com, and you can find these things for the most part there. We have codes with Big Idea Design. I'll put them right here. And you can go find the Viperade pouch at viperade.com. Look up Viperade, donut pouch, whatever you want to try. You can find it there. But there you go. There is a complete everyday carry from Crispy Donut Community. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget about the giveaway. And remember, stay crispy.